Hey everyone, it's Max. Welcome for another class. Today's a short Vinyasa flow. So join me seated on the mat. We will take a moment to get settled and then we'll get started moving around. So find a comfortable seat on your knees or cross-legged, whatever's comfortable for you. And close down the eyes if that's comfortable. Start to get settled. Find a nice long spine. Slightly, gently tucking the chin, breathing in and out through the nose. We'll take 3 deep cleansing breaths to get us settled. So exhale everything out. Inhale, filling all the way up through the nose. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Inhale, filling all the way up through the nose. Open the mouth, sigh it out. One more large inhale, filling all the way up. Sip in a little extra at the top. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Seal the lips, continue breathing in and out through the nose. Letting go of anything that's on your mind and bringing your attention, your awareness to your practice today. So let's take just a moment to go ahead and set an intention for our practice today. And then you can gently blink open the eyes and meet me in tabletop position on your hands and knees. So bring your palms flat to the mat, spreading the fingers. And we'll inhale, arching the back, looking up. And as you exhale, rounding the spine, maybe looking towards the belly button. Inhale, arching the back, looking up. Exhale, rounding your spine. Flow through that a few more times on your own through your cat-cows. And then find any organic movement here, maybe moving the hips in a circle, or anything else that you need to do to loosen up the spine. Let's return to our neutral tabletop, and then we'll take our hip circles. So engage the core by pulling the belly button to the spine. Keep your right leg bent, but lift the right leg behind you. And then continue your slow, steady breaths as you find some circles with the right hip. Keeping the core engaged. Try to keep the rest of your body stable and stationary as you rotate that right knee around in a large circle. And then switch directions of your circle. Keeping the breath steady, finding a sense of ease with the breath, in and out through the nose. And then release the right knee back down to the mat. And we'll lift the left leg, again, re-engage the core, push the floor away. And then taking your hip circles on this side, nice and slow, as large of circles as are comfortable for your hip. And then switching directions. So just warming up the hip joints before we get moving any further. Our flow today will be working into the hips a bit. So we just want to make sure we're nice and warmed up. All right, go ahead and release your knee back down to the mat. Find your neutral tabletop. So your shoulders are stacked over your wrists, your hips are stacked over your knees. And we'll do some thread the needle. So on your inhale, reaching the right arm up, straight above you. And as you exhale, threading it through, reaching underneath your left arm. Inhale, reaching back up. Exhale, threading it through. Once more, inhale, reaching up. Exhale to thread it through. This time set the shoulder down onto the mat. Finding a little bit of a twist here. Working into the mid back, the upper back. For me, it feels good to just shift my hips just slightly to the right. And I feel a little bit more of a stretch in this position. On your next inhale, right arm comes back up, reaching overhead. Exhale, back to tabletop. Other side, inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale to thread it through. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, threading it through. Last one, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, threading it through. Gently setting that left shoulder down onto the mat, maybe shifting the hips slightly to the left. Continuing to breathe. A few cycles of breath in this position. On your next inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, coming back into your tabletop. From here, let's walk the knees out as wide as the mat. Big toes can come together to touch. Lower the hips down towards the heels, reaching your hands forward. And if it's comfortable, gently placing your forehead, resting it down on the mat as you reach the arms forward for our child's pose. Couple breath cycles here. And then on your inhale, let's come back up onto the knees and then push into our down dog. So finding your down dog, your feet are about hip width distance apart. Maybe bending one leg as you straighten the other. Continue to breathe in and out through your nose. Steady breaths throughout our class today. Let's find some stillness in our down dog. And then start to tiptoe your hands towards the front of your mat. And we'll meet in our forward fold. Let's gently nod the head yes, shake the head no. Try to release any tension in your neck and your shoulders and your jaw. Gently letting your head hang. A slight bend in the knees here. Let's inhale to lift halfway, finding a flat back, and exhale to fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale to fold. This time, cross your left leg behind your right leg, so the left foot is to the outside of your right foot. We'll pause here, noticing the stretch in the back of the left leg. And then if you'd like to take it into your IT bend, kick that left leg out as far as you can to the right. And we'll come onto the pinky edge of both feet, straighten the right foot. Let's keep the left hand down. You can be on the fingertips here. And as you inhale, lifting the right arm. Again, seeing if you can straighten out the right leg a little bit. And noticing how this feels in your outer right hip. On your next exhale, right hand comes back to the mat and left foot steps back into our forward fold. And then we'll switch sides. So your right leg crosses behind the left. Pause for a moment here. Noticing the stretch in the back of the right leg. And then again, you can stay here, or if you want to get into the IT band, kick the right foot out to the left. Come onto the pinky side edge of both feet. Right palm stays planted, left arm lifts, and see if you can straighten out the left leg as much as is comfortable for you. Continue the breath as you notice the sensation in the outside of your left leg. On your exhale, left hand steps or comes back to the mat, right foot steps back outside of the left. We're back in our forward fold. Let's step the right foot to the back of the mat, setting the right knee down, and then walking the left foot to the outer edge of the mat. So both of our palms are down inside the left foot, right knee is on the mat. Let's place the left hand on the left knee and just gently guiding that left knee open and out to the left, opening up the hips a little bit. And then you can bring that left knee back in. On an inhale, sweep the left arm up overhead. And as you exhale, act like you're threading the needle so your left arm comes under and you're just lowering your left shoulder as much as you can here. Inhale, reaching back up. Exhale, dropping the left shoulder. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, dropping the left shoulder. Inhale to reach up. This time, let's lift the back knee. So we're in our dragonfly twist. Our arms are pointing straight up and down. Left arm's pointing straight up. Right knee is lifted. Breathing here. On your inhale, cartwheel the hands open, coming into your warrior two. And as you exhale, finding a side lunge, going down towards the right side. Skandasana. Inhale back to warrior two. And exhale, right palm comes down to the mat. Inhale, left arm lifts for the dragonfly twist. And exhale. Inhale, cartwheeling the arms up, coming into warrior two. And as you exhale, finding that side lunge at the back of the mat. Inhale for warrior two. Exhale, right palm comes down to the mat. Inhale, lifting the left arm. And exhale. Once more, we'll flow through that. Inhale, cartwheeling the arms up, finding warrior two. Exhale, side lunge, Skandasana at the back of the mat. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, right palm comes down. Inhale, left arm lifts, dragonfly twist. And as you exhale, bring the left foot or the left hand down, and you can drop the right knee. We'll step the left foot back. Right leg steps up to the outer edge of the mat. So we'll just do the same thing on this side now. So right arm can come, or right hand can come to your right knee, just opening up that hip, maybe twisting your chest open to the right. Breathing here, opening up that right hip, feeling the stretch in the front of the left hip. And then bringing the right knee back in so that the right knee is stacked over the right ankle. Let's lift the left knee and inhale, finding our dragonfly twist. So right hand reaches up towards the sky and exhale. On your inhale, cartwheel the hands open, finding warrior two. And as you exhale, lowering into your Skandasana at the back of the mat. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, left palm comes down. Inhale, right arm comes up, dragonfly twist. Exhale. On your inhale, cartwheeling the hands up and over, finding your warrior two. And exhale, lowering into your Skandasana. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, left palm finds the mat. Inhale, right arm comes up for dragonfly twist. And exhale. One more time. Inhale, cartwheeling the arms up, finding warrior two. Exhale, Skandasana. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, left palm comes down. Inhale, reaching the right arm up, finding your dragonfly twist. And as you exhale, gently dropping the right arm back down, and you can drop the left knee. Let's step the left foot up to meet the right, finding our forward fold. Inhale to half lift, flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rising up, reaching up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Shift your weight into your left foot, lifting the right leg in front of you. Let's find our tree pose. So gently placing the bottom of the right foot somewhere on the inside of the left leg, avoiding the inside of the knee. So find the calf or thigh, opening the right knee out to open the right hip. You can use any variation you like with the arms. I'm going to stick with hands at heart center here. Slow down the breathing, in and out through the nose. Balancing on one leg, finding your balance. Release that right leg, bending the right knee so it's lifting in front of you. And then slow motion, stepping the right foot onto the ball of the right foot at the back of the mat. Inhale, arms come up, lower the right knee, finding this high lunge position. Pulling the left hip back and the right hip forward. Breathing here. Inhale. And as you exhale, open back up into warrior two. Inhaling. And as you exhale, sink just a little bit lower. On your inhale, reverse your warrior, left arm lifts overhead. And exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale. And as you exhale, side lunge, Skandasana to the back of the mat. Inhale, back to warrior two. And as you exhale, kicking up onto the left leg, finding warrior three. So making a T with your body, right leg is lifted, core is engaged. Again, any variation with the arms is fine. I'm going to stick with hands at heart center. See if you can lower your right hip just a little bit to level out the hips. Breathing here, finding your balance. And as you exhale, right foot meets the left. We'll shift the weight into the right foot. Left leg comes up, balancing now on the right leg. Let's find our tree pose on the other side. So bring the bottom of the left foot somewhere on the inside of the right leg, avoiding the knee. See if you can slow your breath down again. Opening the left knee, opening the left hip, picking something stationary to lock your gaze onto. And if you're having trouble with your balance, that's okay. It's all a practice. For me, it helps to engage my core in these balancing positions, and that just really helps to stabilize. On your next inhale, releasing the left leg, lifting the left leg out in front of you. And then very slowly, slow motion transition, stepping the left toes to the back of the mat on the ball of the left foot. Inhale, lifting the arms, lowering the left knee a little bit so it's hovering, pulling the right hip back and the left hip forward. Breathing into your high lunge. Inhaling. And as you exhale, open into your warrior two. Inhale. And sink a little bit lower in your warrior two. On your next inhale, reverse your warrior, right arm lifts overhead. And as you exhale, coming back to warrior two. Inhale. And as you exhale, side lunge, Skandasana to the back of the mat. Inhale, back to warrior two. And as you exhale, kicking up onto the right leg, finding your warrior three. Find your balance. Lifting the left leg, engaging the core. Left toes are pointed straight down. Spine is long, back of the neck is long, core is engaged. And just see if you can just slightly lower your left hip to level out the hips. Find your sense of ease. Breathing through the nose. On your next exhale, left foot meets the right. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, find a flat back, lifting halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Lower down onto your butt. Great job. We'll start to cool it down just a little bit here. So finding our butterfly pose. So bringing the soles of the feet together. The closer you bring them in, the more it gets into your hips. So if you're like me and have some tight hips, it may be better to bring your feet out a little further away from the hips. Just find what works for you. See if you can sit up nice and tall before folding forward. You can bring the hands to the outside of the feet or your ankles. Just gently folding, continuing to breathe, and then slowly dropping the head down, letting it hang, letting gravity work on you a little bit in this posture. On an inhale, slowly coming back up. Let's take the left leg long. Step the right foot over the left knee, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale to lift the left arm, and exhale to find your twist. You can hug the left knee, or you can bring the elbow to the outside of the left knee. With each inhale, finding length up towards the ceiling with the spine, and with each exhale, twisting, maybe gazing back over the right shoulder. On an inhale, slowly releasing, and we'll switch sides. Right leg comes long, left foot steps over the left knee, over the right knee. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, finding your twist to the left. Lengthening on the inhales, twisting on the exhales. A few cycles of breath in this position. Slowing the breath down. And then gently releasing. Let's lower all the way down onto the back, finding your Shavasana pose. So letting the legs come wide, toes opening to the outside. If you want to, you can bring one palm to the belly, the other hand to your heart, and you can close down your eyes. Take a few deep breaths. And then release control of your breathing. Just fully relaxing in this posture. So we worked into our hips. We did a lot of twisting postures today. So let's find some stillness and some silence at the end of our short class so that our bodies and our minds can soak up the benefit of this practice. I appreciate you practicing with me, sharing your effort and your energy and your time with me. May we open to awareness for the benefit of all beings. I'm going to leave you here in your Shavasana and invite you to stay for as long as you'd like to. And I hope to see you back on the mat soon in one of my future classes. Thanks so much, friends. See you next time.